In this video, we're going to discuss how we use mute groups and scenes to manage transitions during our service. Let's get started. Mute groups are used to allow us to quickly silence multiple input sources at once. This can be useful for transitions and different elements during a service. Let's take a look at our mute group layout. On our soundboard, we have 6 available mute groups. Let's quickly go over what is in each one. Mute group 1, we have all of our instruments. This includes drums, guitars, keyboard, bass. Mute group 2 is for our room microphones. Mute group 3 is all of our singing microphones. Mute group 4 is for our vocal effects. Mute group 5 is currently empty. Mute group 6 is for all of our tracks. Let's go over how we would assign an input to a mute group. For this example, let's assign our keyboard to mute group 5. So on the console, if we navigate to our Setup tab, typically it opens on Control. If we navigate to Mute Groups on the top, here you can see all of our mute groups. Mute group 1, like I said, was instruments. You can see we have our bass guitars, cajon, and the acoustic guitar assigned. Mute group 2 is our rooms. Let's tab over to mute group 5, and here we want to assign the keys. To assign the keys, we simply press the keys button. Now you can see this red button is selected. So now to check this, if we bank over to our instrument bank on bank C, we can see this red light is illuminated here, indicating that the keys are muted. If I press soft key 21, now you can see this is unmuted, and then muted again. Let's go over an example of how we would utilize mute groups on a Sunday morning. So say we have our band playing, we're just finishing the song, and the next thing that comes up is going to be a prayer from the worship leader. During a prayer, we don't want a bunch of reverb and delay on the vocals, so we can quickly hit the vocal effects mute, and now they can pray. After this is over, let's say a countdown video or a hello clock or some sort of service element is going to start, where we don't want to hear the congregation, their private conversations. So during this, we would mute all of our inputs and also mute our room microphones. And say after this, now it is the sermon, where we want to introduce room mics again. We can unmute the room mics but keep the band muted. That's just a quick example of how mute groups can help us as we're navigating transitions during a Sunday morning. On a Sunday morning, we typically play 5 songs, and there can be a big difference in the lead instrument elements per song, or even the changes in lead vocalist. So to quickly navigate those transitions between songs, we can utilize scenes to help us out. A scene takes a quick snapshot of the board that can be easily recalled. Let's go over how we can set up scenes, save them, recall them, and utilize them in our show. On the console, if we navigate to our Scenes tab here, you can see all the different scenes. There's a plethora of scenes available. We currently use scenes 7 through 12. So let's say I just got done mixing a song during sound check, song 1, and I want to save that. I will select the scene, hit store, and I will select yes, I want to overwrite that song. And let's say I'll make some changes here. For the next song, we'll call this scene 2 or song 2. I'll hit store, overwrite yes. So now let's say we've finished sound check, we've saved all of our scenes, and now the band is getting ready to play song 1, and I want to recall that scene. I'll press song 1, select go, and it asks, would you like to recall song 1? When I select yes, you will see our faders move back to the configuration we had them when we saved scene 1. And now this should be exactly where you left it when you saved the scene. And then to go to the next song, we select song 2, go, we went to continue, and now we're back to song. So it can be a hassle to navigate to the scene page every time you want to change scenes for a song. To speed things up, I have assigned these soft keys on the right side of the console to correspond with scene recalls. And you can see as I select soft key 7, song 1 will be recalled. And same for song 2. Soft key 9 will trigger song 3. Right now we typically play 5 songs on a Sunday, so I have these soft keys 7 through 11 assigned to the first 5 songs. Soft key 12, 13, and 14 correspond to scene 12, scene 13, and scene 14. Right now, the only parameters that we are controlling with scenes are volume, mute, and panning. So let me show you how we have that set up. We're back here on our scenes page. If we go over to global safes, here this shows everything in blue is saved, meaning when you recall a scene, those parameters are safe. They are not affected by the scene recall. Anything that is gray will be affected. So you can see our mute, our level, which is our volume fader, and our panning will be affected by the scene recall. As our audio team grows and becomes more comfortable with this setup, we can unlock more parameters so that things like EQ and compression can also be affected by a scene recall.
Thanks for tuning in to this Audio Ministry Series video. If you'd like to see our next video in the series, click here. If you'd like to see some other videos we've put together, click here. Thanks again for tuning in. See you in the next one.